Right, let's reflect on what has been happening this afternoon. We're going to start at Anfield because, as I mentioned, Liverpool have taken over for the time being, at least at the top of the Premier League table. And after that defeat away to at home, I should say, to Nottingham Forest a week ago, the first defeat against Forest at Anfield in some 55 years. Boydie, did they hit back in just the right style this afternoon?
Yes, eventually, but I mean that Semenya goal that was chopped off early doors, that kind of woke Liverpool up, and
rightly chalked off, was it?
Yeah,
I know Dino wasn't here. It was an easy one, wasn't it?
It was offside. It was offside. It was a good ball across from Cliver, but Semenya had just went early and managed to get in the back of the net. But as I said, it was offside, and that woke Anfield up. To be fair, the crowd got behind the team, and I've got to say after that, Liverpool were outstanding for a good, well, the rest of that half and maybe 10-15 minutes of the second half. They were the pace they've got, and not only that, I think Luis Diaz, his movement was excellent. For the first goal, it was a long ball over the top from Kanate. Bournemouth tried to keep a high line and he just went right over the top. Kepa should have done better. He comes rushing out, but I mean the touch from Luis Diaz and then the second one to take it round him and then put it in the back of the net was outstanding. 2 minutes later, lovely play from Kanate down the line and up to Salah, and he lays it back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. The pitch just opens up. He drives straight to the heart of the Bournemouth defence, slides a lovely pass to Luis Diaz, and a lot of people will look at it and think, oh, it's an easy finish. But the first touch, taking it from his right foot onto his left, opens up the full goal. Kepa comes out and he just rolls it underneath him, through his legs and into the back of the net for 2-0. And then 3-0, a ball up the line, and Darwin Núñez flicks it around the corner to Mohamed Salah. He then plays it back, and you think he's going to connect with him again, or Luis Diaz was coming into the back post. Núñez goes down the right-hand side and just cuts back inside, gets inside roughly about the 18-yard box and just curls a lovely ball round the Kepa in off the post for 3-0. And you kind of got the feeling that this could have been anything. It could have been anything. But to be fair to Bournemouth, they came out the second half, caused a few problems. I mean, they had 19 shots in goal as well. Bournemouth, they did have attempts. They hit the crossbar, it came down. Sinisteros with a sub come on, he got a little flick on it from a corner kick, hit the back, came down and hit off Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Keller was able to pick it up. But Liverpool, as I said, they could have ran riot there today for a period of time, but 3-0 bouncing back from a defeat last week, but obviously backing up a good performance in Milan during the week.
And let's focus on some of the players. Luis Diaz, have you already mentioned? I mean, electric, 5 in 4 so far this season. We know he had his personal problems last season, of course, the awful kidnapping of his parents as well. But his form at the moment, it's at his very best, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he was excellent. I mean, because Kepa's way out his goal, you'll look at it and say, what's the goalkeeper doing there? But don't underestimate the touch he takes. I mean, he takes it on his thigh and he takes it around him, and then his next touch just opens up the goal and then he fires it. Araujo tries to get back in the line and he fires it past him. And as I said, his second one, when he moves it from right to left, I mean, it looks so easy, but anybody that's played the game will tell you it's not. It gives him a good opportunity to, when it takes him right to left, opens up the goal and he just fires it underneath him. But not only that, I think his work rate. Darwin Núñez came in for his first start of the season as well.
How did he look overall? Because it's not started this season. No. I mean, he's gone 14 games without a goal. He gets a goal today in terms of confidence, in terms of giving his new manager belief. That's exactly the response he required.
Fantastic finish. Really, really good. Worked his socks off again. I think, when you play against Bournemouth, there's a reason why there's always goals in Bournemouth game, or there's always entertainment. I think they are so open. You can get at them. They've got pace, Bournemouth, in the forward areas. I think Ryan Christie in there beside Lewis Cook. Ryan Christie's not a normal centre midfielder. He'll play that advanced role sometimes with Scotland. He's obviously been playing there with Bournemouth recently, but his first thought's to go forward. Kerkaz on the left-hand side, who I think is a really, really good player, but he's always looking to go forward as well. So there is spaces there from it, and it was probably the perfect game to bring Núñez in. The midfield three, Gravenberch, McAllister and Szoboszlai were excellent as well. Jones coming back in as well for Liverpool. They're in a good place right now. As I said, that performance in Milan was really good during the week. The only blip was last weekend, because that's them sitting top of the Premier League table tonight, and it could quite easily have been. It could have been 5 wins from 5, couldn't it? But it wasn't to be. Chiesa come on as well. A couple of attempts at goal. So
how did he look?
Well, the game was. It was stretched. He had a couple of. It was a ball over the top. Came back and he had a volley at goal just as he came on. Then he had a couple of runs He needs games.
Yeah,
you can tell he looked a little bit rusty, but you're comparing him against Luis Diaz in that area as well. But no, a good afternoon for Arne Slot. He'll be happy to bounce back. And as I said, there was a lot of positives there from him and a clean sheet as well.
And before we hear from him, Alisson not fit to play today. So Kevin Kelleher, who many would regard as he's a proper number one. He needs to be playing regularly, but because of Alisson, doesn't get that many chances at Liverpool. When he does, he very rarely disappoints. How did he look today?
He had a little spell in the first half where his kicking wasn't great, and all of a sudden Bournemouth had a couple of opportunities off that. But he made good saves. But it'd be ones you'd expect the goalkeeper to make. There's a couple at his front post. Sinisteros had another shot. Ouattara had a shot as well. That he was able to get away for a corner kick and that. But he was. Yeah, you'd expect him to come in and make saves. That's exactly what he done. He looked comfortable enough, and anything that was really thrown at him was from a long distance. So they said a comfortable afternoon for Liverpool after that wake-up call.